Hey everyone, it's Types, and welcome back to another episode of the series. I think I called it Limitless Exploration, where we go to the Limitless website and look at the bottom decks, the weirdest decks on Limitless. This is more Pico Diancie. Apparently, it's at the very second bottom. If you saw the other video, the first one, the roguest, most obscure deck, it was Carbonal Mill. And I'm going to say I'm much more excited to play this deck. I think it's better. I think this is a solid deck. I don't think it's the best deck. But apparently it's not the best deck. According to Limitless, your goal here is to use more Pico V, and then you do a hit and run style deck into Diancie here, which cannot be guessed around. And then, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's run this, see how it goes. This deck, hopefully I've selected the right deck. I believe I have, but if I have not, then well, it'll be cut from the video. So I selected the right deck. So let's see how this goes. This deck is not known for being the most consistent. I mean, it's not really known in general, let's be honest, but it's, I don't know, let's see. I was recently recording live, though. I'm happy to be back in PCGO. It's so much better. I'm so happy. But let's see what our opponent's running. We're going second. We can start dancing, not too bad. And Spike Draw, honestly, I don't think it's horrible. It's certainly not your preferred attack. We probably won't even use it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't played this deck before. But I think it's solid. There's playing the Arceus deck, so who knows? Who knows what exactly they're running, though. Obviously, Arceus. I don't know what the biggest partner of Arceus is right now, but let's see what they have. They don't have too much, so that's good for us. We got another Diancie into play. Let's see, I think we get rid of these. And then we're going to grab probably more Pico. Getting an energy there seems pretty important. And we probably want an air balloon. I mean, we're not going to necessarily get it, but we hope we can get that for Steelstone. As I said, I'm not overly familiar with this deck, but I think we Diancie, play this, play Mareep. Do we attach here? We probably attach, right? Then our goal is to set up Electro Wheel next turn. We arguably should not have discarded. Okay, this hand's not bad. Kind of like this. What should we go with here? I'll just path to the peak, see how it goes. I don't think we need another copy of Mareep in play. It wouldn't be a horrible idea, but I don't think it's necessary either. And we'll just pass it over and hope this works out. Oh, I should have attached 4 Steelstone, I think. But I was nervous of a tool scrap or tool jammer type play. As I said, I have not played this deck before, so I'm not completely familiar with how. Yeah, we're getting more on ADS, so we should have attached 4 Steelstone there. I was kind of thinking that was going to happen. I'm not 100% sure exactly what they're playing either yet. Could be Duraludon if I had to guess, but not sure. And yeah, this hand is not. It's not Duraludon. Okay, they're just gonna power edge us though. Ooh, interest. That sounded weird. Okay, do we send up more Pico here, or do we send up Diancie? I'll send up Diancie. We hit another quick ball, waiting for Ninja, but that's not what we need. I'll quick ball away this path. Getting Crobat isn't the worst thing in the world. Obviously, we can't play it yet, though. So I'll just grab another Diancie and hope things magically work out. As you can see, things are not going super well. I should definitely. I mean, they could have tool scrapped us though, or lost vacuum dust, which is kind of what I was thinking was going to happen. Which would be worse than it getting burned into the deck. So let's just see what we draw into here. We need an energy at the very least. And then we can Spike Draw. Spike Draw isn't a bad attack. Oh, it's Gudra. Okay. I guess that makes sense with the water energies. I don't know why. Did I guess it was Duraludon after the water energy? Probably not, but you know me. Or you don't know me. Nor do I, so who knows what I said. But this is looking pretty scary. We're not going to be able to hit very much damage on Gudra now. So, yeah, not looking amazing. Hopefully they bump path. That'd be kind of nice. They did not bump path. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about this. I think the comeback potential of this deck is moderate, but we're not gonna. I think we're gonna struggle to KO this Gudra V-Stay. That does not look good for us. We're only going to be hitting like 70 every turn. I guess we four-shot it. That's bad. I'm gonna concede here. I don't think we have this game at all. Like, we were just dead drawing, as I said. 4 Sealstone. We should have dropped that. That really, obviously, was a mistake for us not to have dropped that. I'm saying us. I'm throwing you guys under the bus, but I should have attached it there. Let's run another game now, though. I'm interested in like seeing how this deck just flows. Realistically, I think it's bad against. I mean, obviously, if it's at the bottom of the limit list, it's probably not the best. But yeah, I'll have a link to the list below as well in the description. We can like find it and stuff. As I said, it's had, I think it had 0 wins and it was played by like 1 person. So let's see if hopefully this game goes a bit better. We get to go first, so that's good. And we see not much. This isn't the worst hand in the world, but it's certainly not the best either. But we do see a mulligan. We get to see what our opponent's playing as well, which is kind of useful. I mean, it's not necessarily useful, but it could be. Oh, what? It's Leon's Charizard. Okay, then. I'm not feeling great about this matchup, but not horrible. This hand's not that much better. I guess Lightning active. Semi-Seer V2 isn't particularly good. We can level ball, grab ourselves out. This Mareep. We could stick Air Balloon on the active, or we could stick it on the bench here. I think we're going to try Crobat for something. Belt active, Crobat. We see 3 more cards. Do we Ultra Ball? Yeah, I guess I'll Ultra Ball away. Serena Research. I'm going to get down. I think we grab Morpeko here. I don't know if this is the right play, but it feels all right to me. As I said, I've not played this deck before, so who knows if my intuition is very good here. And also, I'm quite tired at the moment as well, so you may see some subpar plays by me. What is our opponent running? What on earth? Okay. Wait, why did they get out the Radiant Hawlucha? It doesn't even do anything. Oh, maybe they think we're playing Morpeko VMAX? I don't know. This is weird. I've been seeing so much janky stuff because I've been losing a lot, right? I've been playing some funky decks, losing a lot. Might need to get back on the wheezing or control grind to start winning some more games. But let's see what our opponent's running. Because as I said, I don't know. Like, this could be anything, right? I mean, it's obviously fire, but it could be a large number of fire things. Ember Star with Semi-Seer, the V-Star is a bit interesting, though. But I don't know the main purpose of this deck. It just looks like a bunch of like random cards, and it might be, but probably is it just a Semi-Seer V-Star deck? It's, as I said, hard. Are they getting another Charmander into play? No, they're gonna hold off. But let's see. Can they accelerate 2 energies? Looks like they're accelerating at least 1, but I don't know where they'll put it. They are putting them on the active, so they're gonna go for Flare Juggling. So we can Speed Lightning on Morpeko now. See Flaffy. Okay, this hand's not bad. We can Quick Ball away the net. We can thin out Manaphy and then get down another Mareep, which isn't too bad. We can't use the Flaffy just yet, but we can go for the Spike Draw. Just do a little bit of damage. We get Path down as well, so that's cool. We get rid of our Lightning and our other Path. And that gives us a solid chunk of options. We'll get down, get drawn to this Flaffy as well. Accelerate Energy to Morpeko. And this is kind of where the deck's, I guess, working. I realized the deck doesn't have any draw engine either. I mean, we have like Spike Draw, but let's be honest, that doesn't count. We're looking, so they're out of range of our Morpeko V now as well. So this is getting sketchy, to say the least. Who knows what worker? Oh, well, okay. That's a card. I don't even know why they're like, I mean, I guess it has some value, but it has to be there to bump Path, right? But they haven't shown us any abilities that are stopped by Path other than Radiant Hawlucha, but that's not even that impressive. They're going to search, does that search an evolution? No, it searches for a basic, and they're going to choose to fail that. So, as I said, I don't know what they're running, but hopefully we win this. I don't hate our position. They're going to take the first prize here. I guess they punish us for having lots of energy as well. Just kind of interesting. We can set up Diancie as well. That's pretty safe. We see another Morpeko as well. I'm gonna Dynamo to our benched Morpeko though. We can Gust at some point, but I don't think we do that just yet. We have another Flaffy. Like, as I said, I just don't know exactly what to do here. I think we drop Morpeko. Ultra Ball away some stuff, like Thin. But as I'm not exactly sure. I didn't mean to click there. We'll get rid of this Mareep. And I think we'll get rid of the energy as well because we can accelerate it to the bench. Discard some, draw some. Like, debatably losing the Gusting is also bad here, but I'm not too worried. We have a net. So that's good. We can attach this to this Morpeko, and I think we're just going to retreat into here and then hit and run. I'm actually going to accelerate an energy to this one right here. As I said, I'm not quite sure which the best option is here, but we're going to Electro Wheel. Just a little bit short, so I don't know if we made the right play there, if we're making the right plays just in general. We do have the option of Spark, though, which is interesting, allowing us to hit 20 on their active and on one of their bench. So we can hit their Simisear, I almost said Passimian. Simisear, and then also their Victini V probably, which isn't horrible. Not the best, though, but it's certainly an option. I'm wondering if Morpeko VMAX could ever make its way into this deck as well. I think that's an interesting option. I've always been intrigued by this combo, but I've never played it before. Right now they're just going to be one-shotting our Diancies, but that doesn't seem that bad for us. Not quite sure, though. Serena, are they gusting something up here? Let's see. And would that kill Morpeko? I think it would. Yeah, it would. But no, they're just going to draw some. Serena's just, like, such a good card, too. It's such a shame that it came at, like, the worst possible time for it, right before the new era of cards that are going to nerf it is around the corner. Because it could have been, like, super good the whole time it was in this format, like if it was at the early Sword and Shield era. But nope, it's not that. Okay, so now they're getting up the Charizard. So this might not be Leon's Charizard. It might just be the engine, but that just seems bad as an engine. So they're going to evolve this one, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, so they can draw. It's just like you look at the top three, but it's still not that good of a card just as a draw engine. So I feel like they have to attack. I mean, they can attack with it for 100, but still that's not that good. Maybe they just play 1 or 2 Leons. That's an option as well. But I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I'd certainly like to get a win under our belt here, though. And attacking with Morpeko V's Spark attack is somewhat questionable as well. So... Oh, wait. This isn't a great position for us. Because we don't have 3 Lightning on any of these guys. We could just go for the Spark play now. I don't despise that. I'll send up this one. I don't think it matters too much. Now, we see another Quick Ball. We can Quick Ball away Quick Ball. Get ourselves another Diancie down as well. Okay. Let's see. So that would do 30 for each energy attached to each active. Okay, so I'm gonna accelerate 1 here, and then I'm gonna level ball as well to thin our deck. Oh wow, our decks are really small. Okay, I'm a bit nervous about that, but hopefully it works out. And I'm gonna Spark here. We could retreat, but I think Spark's the play. Hopefully Spark's the play, and then we're gonna hit this Charizard as well to soften that up so that we can two-shot, but we can KO it with just 1 more Electro Wheel. Flaffy, not too useful, but we're now only even on prizes. But we hit boss, nice. So that's going to be useful for us. Hopefully we hit a rescue carrier to recover Diancies, because we'd ideally not have them KO this Morpeko. Please don't play Leon. If they play Leon, we probably lose because they're just going to KO us. We see another Simisear, so that's annoying still. Victini seems like an easier target. Don't play Leon here. Just whatever you do, don't do that. That's like the end for us. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Was that Dancer? Dancer's a garbage card. Like, excited to say. I mean, I can't really think of when I would ever see value. Maybe in like a Luminion focused aggro style deck. No. Okay. That's something. We're gonna more Pico send it to the bench, right? That's certainly an option here. They're not necessarily in a great spot. They're in a pretty good spot, right? Let's be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, drop this Diancie as well. Just Electro Wheel, I think. Just send that to, yeah, discard here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. When do we send up Diancie? As I said, I'm not quite sure what to do here. We're still behind on prizes. They've hit a bunch of stuff. We were obviously slow to set up because this deck does not have the best engine, like at all. It doesn't really have much of an engine. So I don't know what to think about it. I think the list is pretty solid. I don't think it really has room for an engine, but still it, feels questionable. Are they just going to Victini VMAX, like, boss count? Nope, they're getting the funky-looking Semi-CRV, which is okay, or V-Star, sorry. Which is debatably worse than the Semi-CRV when I'm piling a bunch of energy onto my Pokemon. What's interesting. Also, what set was this? Yeah, okay, so I was thinking the Semi-CRV was earlier in, it was Brilliant Stars, and then the Semi-CRV Star came out in Crown Zenith, which is kind of funky. Not really what you'd expect with the V-Star coming out later. But it's an interesting notion. I think the V-Star came out later, I believe. I don't believe they both came out at the same time. I think they had another V-Star. Yeah, Crown Zenith. Then Brilliant Stars. So are they just gonna Spreading Flames? That would make sense, right? Yeah. That's probably what they're gonna do. They're gonna research as well. The deck we're playing just doesn't have high damage output. So it's scary. Oh, and they got Choice Belt too. Yeah, they're gonna Spreading Flames power up some of their Pokemon. It does. They're gonna one-shot us with this pretty much no matter which attack they do. Let's see though. Let's see. Honestly, Semi-CRV is not that bad. I thought it was worse than it was. We can stick a couple energies on Morpeko here. And just hit and run again, I think. And we can drop that Diancie back into play. This is where something like Mimikyu V, I think, would have a lot of value in this deck, to be honest. Oh, but yeah, you just hear me making just like random sounds. Okay, so we don't grab the KO here. I'm gonna send, of course, Diancie. And then they're probably just gonna boss KO us, right? Or not boss. I keep saying they're gonna boss. They can't boss on Diancie. They do have the option to do something like cross switch though. They're also getting low on cards in deck. It's really bad that they one-shot on Morpeko V. I didn't think they'd have Leona. Honestly, their deck's just kind of weird, and it's not that good, which means that mine is even worse, or at least my playing is worse than them. People say that, like, if you say your opponent's deck's bad, you're even worse, which is true. In this case, we are losing to this, and I don't think it's not the strongest deck by far. They're sticking. Okay, so they tried to boss. Yeah, you cannot boss the Morpeko, which is what they tried to do. Or that you can play it, it just doesn't have any effect. Okay, that's good. Gonna Incense, and then grab another Charizard. Okay, I'm scared, but they're gonna Energy Burst and Chaos, right? So now, Fireball Fever does. Wait, how much is that? 50. So 5 times. Does that do 240? That's not bad. I'm quite scared now. Let's have Morpeko V though. That's obviously the best attacker. We can't get hit by the Semi-CRV V-Star. We just lose. I think we boss Charmander, try to snipe the Victini. Yeah, that has to be the play, unfortunately, it's obviously very risky, because if they have any energies, they win. But we hope they don't have any energies. I think that's the play we have to make. Do we boss Hawlucha? I guess we'll just boss this. We're gonna go for Spark. Yippee. I hope we win this. I don't think we're going to, though. Because now they just need to take one more prize. And the fact that they care that more Pico. Yep, they have it. So we're going to go ahead and scoop this game up here. Surprisingly close, but the deck just weird. It doesn't have a lot of power behind it. And so if your opponent is able to, and our opponent didn't really mess with us, but they caught us off guard, caught me off guard with that Leon play. So let's run one more game here. See if we can get a win. See if I can play a. I don't think I played that badly, but so let's see if we can figure out how to pilot this deck. As I said, I've not played this deck before. I've certainly thought about it. I've looked at it and stuff. This deck plays quite differently than most other decks. So that's why I wasn't able to pick it up and play it. Generally, I'm pretty good at picking up a deck and playing it, but not in this case. Let's see. We are. And see, this is knifed out PTGO. We can see that we're second. That's not as nice, but got Diancie, Air Balloon, Speed Energy for my Pico. It's looking all good here. I mean, not all good, but looking okay. Oh, whoa, no. Okay. So they're playing Chinchilla. Oh, is this Malamar? This has to be Malamar, I think. Okay. This matchup should be good for us, I think. It will depend on who gets set up first, but why are they playing Evo Instance turn 1? Maybe their hands, well, no, their hand's not that garbage if they can grab Chinchino. Maybe. So are debate. Oh, they don't have much of anything. Okay. We could go for Spike. We could go for Spike Draw. Oh, sorry about that so much. We can Speed Lightning here, though. We have Force Steel Stone. We could use that turn 1. I don't hate that. I don't certainly. Oh, sorry. I certainly don't love that, though. We could Crobat. I don't hate that. We got rid of a net here. I don't think we need that. Grab Crobat. We'll grab a Mareep. Yeah, that's fine. Have you a few more options here. Just feels a bit better. I don't hate Air Balloon on. Oh, I was gonna say I don't hate Air Balloon on Morpeko. I kind of do though. We'll net the active. Do this. Seal Stone, active, Air Balloon benched. Level Ball, grab ourselves that Mareep, and then save the Rescue Carrier. I'm not sure if this is quite right, but I think this is Malamar. Whoa, this is an interesting hand here. I think we have what we need, though. I think we're just going to go for a Spike play here. Yeah, another Morpeko into play as well doesn't feel bad. And we're certainly don't want to Marnie them or anything. Let's not start Alchemy just yet either. Yeah, we can go for oh, this is a bit of a weird spot. But we'll just go for Spark and see where this leaves us. Hopefully we're in a spot where we can take a big KO next turn. We didn't push as much as we could have, though. Does this let's play any straight switch? I'm not actually sure. Are we stuck in the active now? That would be not great. Let's see. They're going to Chinchino. And then we probably do we attach active? Yeah, okay. I'm going to do something. And sorry if there's any flickering. Hopefully this is going to show up right. But yeah, I'm looking at Limitless, and you guys probably can't see this, but I'm going to look at the list. I showed it to you earlier, but yeah, I'm looking at it for myself. This list does not play any switch. Okay, so, and it's our... They roped us? Well, we'll take that. Okay. Looks like it didn't matter in the end. We're going to send up our Diancie to possibly die, putting the die in Diancie right here. They can make do. This is either they got something going, but they don't have much. Rod, rope, incense, tower, Chinchino. This looks like Malamar to me, and they got the Rapid Strike Urshifu deck box too. Could be what? Is this Urshifu? Is this with Phalanx? I guess rope makes more sense for Urshifu, but still Phalanx is just bad. I guess there's some use in Urshifu, but it's not that good. Anyways, speaking of not that good, it's bad for us. Now they're going to be playing a fighting next against our lightning deck. They can do bench damage, which is bad. Luckily, they didn't do any of that, so that's good. Oh, Manaphy. Do we drop that now? Probably. And we also just research all these cards away, including that energy, so we can hopefully go in with the Flaffy play this turn, or the Electro Wheel play this turn, I should say. Drop that. We just research now, and I imagine we'll be able to get that off. Wow, we got it off, but barely. Okay, we can get rid of. I have a good deck, yes. Okay, getting rid of Diancie is a bit questionable. I don't hate getting rid of Path here. I'm wondering about getting rid of Net, but I think these are the cards we're going to get rid of. We can grab Flaffy, and then we... Oh, that was a mistake by me. Well, I mean, just kidding. I don't make mistakes. We're going to start Alchemy, though. And then we're going to grab... Oh, we didn't... Never mind, it wasn't... I was going to say we should have grabbed Speed Lightning, but I was prized, so it's all good. We're going to grab a Basic Lightning now. And we barely are able to attack, but we are able to attack, so we'll certainly take that. We can Dynamo, of course, to the Morpeko. Attach to the Morpeko, retreat, and then go in, send back the Diancie right away after. Electro Wheel, no need to play any of the other cards in our hand, I don't believe, and now we're up on prizes. So that's really great. And they're only going to be able to take one prize at a time. I went to slide it like in Pokemon TCG Live. How embarrassing. But yeah, they probably will just, especially with our Manaphy and Diancie in play, we're going to be able to slow them down a bunch there. Slow them down quite a bit, yeah. So I think that's our last game, but yeah, I'm assuming they're playing Urshifu. Yep, they're running Urshifu. But we were able to... Oh, is this the Urshifu battle deck? It might be. Yes, it is the League battle deck. But you know what? We won. So I'll take it. I think that's all the time we have for today, though. Yeah, the deck's not the best. It's not the worst. It's better than the Abominable deck, but not the best deck in the game by any means. Certainly, deserving as one of the roguish decks in the game. I think it's interesting. I want to hear what your thoughts are, though. So I'd really appreciate if you commented those down below. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.